We've got another piece of evidence that the upcoming Barbie film from writer and director Greta Gerwig is not only just feminist, it's super feminist. So says film critic and YouTuber Grace Randolph. This is what Randolph said after she viewed the film at a screening at the Warner Brothers Discovery screening room. She tweeted, "Barbie was one of the greatest films I've ever seen. It is super fun, super feminist, and I could watch it on a loop." She added, "To see so much of what I think and feel captured in a movie was incredible." So another piece of evidence that this movie is not just feminist, it is now super feminist, according to Grace Randolph. So she also gave us a little bit more information about whether or not children should be going to see this movie. She was asked, can a 6-year-old see this? And she said, I don't know if they would enjoy it. It's like The Truman Show. So again, this is the latest piece of evidence that this film is not just feminist, but super feminist. Previously, we had comments that the film was indeed feminist. If we go down here from Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie, they were speaking with ABC News host Sarah Ferguson when Ferguson asked, in the little that was able to be understood about the film in advance, clearly Mattel still talk about it in slightly different terms to you too. But somehow they don't like to call it a feminist film. The actors seem very comfortable talking about it as a feminist film, but somehow it doesn't matter that you talk about it differently. Gerwig answered, well, it most certainly is a feminist film. The two would kind of go back and forth for a little bit, with Robbie trying to explain what she means by the term feminism and what that means with describing the film as feminist. Interestingly, Greta Gerwig did say that it was a super big slice of the pie, the film being feminist. Sounds very familiar to what Grace Randolph is saying, that the film is super feminist. I did find a part of there. I'm not going to go over this because I covered this in another video fully, but I did want to include this as well. Gerwig tried to explain what it means. She says it's feminist in a way that includes everyone. It's a rising tide lifts all boats version of it. When she was pressed on what it means, so Ferguson pressed them and said, so what is it for you in the film if you guys are comfortable? If the actors, if all the people on set are comfortable, they get that the word feminism belongs to the film. How so? She said, I think it belongs to the film because when we were making it, the whole Barbie is like an icon that, as Margot is speaking to, she exists in both and, not the either or. She's not either good or bad or, diving into the complexity of it and not running away from it, but looking at all the thorniness and stepping into it, and also looking all the thorniness and stepping into what is the negotiation of what women need to be and how to give them something other than a tightrope to walk on is how it feels feminist to me. So it definitely looks like this film is feminist, despite the Mattel executives trying to say that it is not. Pretty much everyone has described it as feminism in some way. And if they're not describing it as feminism, they're saying it's somehow breaking down gender roles, such as Simu Liu and Kate McKinnon. I have absolutely zero intention of seeing this film. They're telling you what it is, and it's telling me to stay away.